Your religion is harmful if it tells you to live for the next life instead of this one. And this is the sort of logic that we've seen used by terrorists. They're willing to martyr themselves and kill innocent people in the process because they have this vision of heaven that is wonderful, and all these virgins are there. Apparently it's hell for them, but it's heaven for the terrorists. But this idea that you ought to do something in this life because you're going to get rewarded in the afterlife, that is crazy. And that's an extreme example, of course, terrorism. But we've seen it on lower levels as well. How many Christian churches preach this idea that you have to be abstinent until you get married? And there may be good reasons to be abstinent if it's a personal decision, but some people don't meet that special someone. Some people may not get married until much later in life. And so what happens to them? To me, again, if they want to live their life this way, that is their decision. But from an outsider's perspective, it seems to me that they're missing out on something really important and wonderful about life, the sexual aspect of it, because they're not getting married. So to me, I don't see anything wrong with someone who chooses to not be abstinent before they're married. But a lot of religions say this idea that, no, you can't have sex before you're married. It doesn't matter when you get married or if you get married. Or if you're a Catholic priest, for example, you're never allowed to have sex because, God doesn't want it that way. Any religion that says you have to live a certain way, you have to miss out on the pleasures of life because God will reward you in the afterlife for believing or acting a certain way, that to me is a harmful religion. It depresses me as an atheist to know that there are people out there who, even by their own will, are not doing things that could make them happy in this life because they think there's something better for them waiting on the other side. I'm happy to know that there are atheists out there who say, I'm going to do everything I can in this life because I don't believe there's an afterlife waiting for me. So if there's something I want to do that will make me happy and it's not going to hurt other people in the process, I'm going to do it. And I think you should do it too. If there is something that makes you happy, go do it, because it's not like you're going to get a chance to after you've died. So make the most of this life. My name is Hemant Mehta, and I write at friendlyatheist.com. Please leave your comments below.